So we've made it to the top of Carnival in Assynt, and the mess office has it excellent visibility and cloud and sun, which was a motivator for getting up here, especially in these amazing winter conditions. Unfortunately, it's not quite prevailed. We've got driving snow now, as you can see. So we might be reversing to plan B, which is going to the Beinn Dearg at about 600 metres and seeing if we can get the light coming through, looking over to the smaller Assynt mountains. Still worth the trip. It's an amazing ridge this. Looking at the landscape, it would make for amazing images. Just not today, I don't think. So we've just dropped down to the Beinn Dearg and the views have opened up and the light has got really nice. Looking over to all your main Assynt hills, Coolmore, Torridon, Sylvan's just popping up behind Canisp as well. But yeah, the light is really nice and there's a lot of interesting foreground and rocks. I have only got a 24mm, I've not got my ultra wide, so it's a bit of a challenge for me, which I'm going to accept, to try and get some shots without using my ultra wide, because yeah, see what I can get. But it's a beautiful area. I think it's starting to open up on the top of Carnival too, but we're not going to look at that. That is something we're not going to pay attention to. So we're going to camp in the bowl of Beinn Dearg tonight. We've been walking through some pretty not so ideal conditions, a lot of rain walking through, but it's just broke up. I'm with Luke and Ross and we're looking to get onto the ridge of Beinn Dearg tonight, shooting either Beinn Dearg or Beinn A. It's breaking up nicely, so we just hope it continues to do so further on to sunset. But it promises to be pretty nice, and tomorrow morning that's looking good. So yeah, let's see what we can get on this amazing area in Torridon. So tents are pitched up, And now we're just waiting for the light. There's some beautiful Torridonian sandstone all along the ledges. We're in the, so if you know Torridon, we're in the bowl of Beinn Dearg. We're in the bowl north side of it. We're going to go up to Carnafiola, but I think the view towards Beinn it's clagged in all day. The cloud base is really stubborn. We've got no high cloud, no medium cloud, so the light can come in, but the low cloud is really not budging. So we're just going to wait and see if we get anything here, but it's beautiful nonetheless. I've took a few images, I'll put them up now, but we might have to put our eggs in tomorrow's basket at sunrise because it promises to be a pretty special one. But yeah, what an amazing area this is though. It's so expansive. Beinn Dearg behind me with, I think it's Mila Gubis, forgive the pronunciation, Loch Marie, and you've got Sleoch in the cloud. But yeah, it's a pretty beautiful area. No light to be had, so I might as well top the water up. It's always that job you don't want to do, you always wait till last minute, but I need 2 full bottles, one for my cooking tonight and one for a pretty strenuous pull up Beinn Dearg tomorrow morning, so I feel like 2, get it done now and then I'm not worrying about it. Clag's still in, it's looking, yeah, fairly bleak, but beautiful nonetheless. It's actually quite nice on Beinn Dearg now. There's a streak of cloud just come on top of it, so I'll get this water done and I might take one final image. Right, just doing some food. We didn't quite get a sunset, so we've come to our tents. So we were going to cook outside, but the weather's come in again. So we're going to eat 12 hours of darkness, so it's quite a long night. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a nice sunrise tomorrow on Beinn Dearg. Get up about 5 o'clock, and then it's a bit of it's about 100 metre pull up to the top, and then we'll have views over Beinn Dearg. It should be beautiful. But it's been a fair old slog today to get here. It's fairly remote. You have to go around the back end of Beinn Dearg to get here. 50% of it was off path too. A lot of off path walking, which is a lot harder and strenuous. But we got here, and it's yeah, been a really good day. We've just reached the top of Beinn Dearg, well, the northern peak of Beinn Dearg, and we're looking over to Beinn Dearg, and the light at the moment is beautiful. Skirmore with the last dusting of snow on it. I didn't do much B-roll, it was just a case of getting up here. It's a bit of a slog, but we are up here now, and it's yeah, it takes your breath away, this does, and I've got quite a nice shot. The Torridonian sandstone here, there's a nice curvy shape to it, and it's got a layer of frost on too, so it could be a nice image this. Oh, what a place, what a place. just tried to do a piece to camera there, but the wind is really ferocious on the summit. Yeah, struggling to pick it up, but we've had a great morning. My image of Beinn Dearg with those amazing gnarly rocks, Torridon sandstone in the foreground, I'm pretty happy with. I also shot some bubbles which were quite nice in a close-up area. I'll overlay some footage of that and show you them images too. But what a morning. It's a hard to reach peak here in Torridon, maybe even harder than Beinn Dearg or even Leah. It's probably harder than the big three to get onto this peak because there's no path, so you kind of got to amble up here and bash your way up your own way. Luke's just on the other side of the ridge, but yeah, what a morning. If we don't get any light for the rest of the day, don't care. Breathtaking stuff. It's the following day, and me and Luke have just come up to the Cascades just to even get some shots. But it's more of a quick synopsis of how yesterday went. It was such an amazing sunrise on that peak. To the left, you can see that little kind of bump. That's pretty much where we were shooting sunrise from over to Beinn Dearg. It was across real rough terrain. The walk up was. It wasn't for the faint-hearted. It's quite a tough slog in. But yeah, amazing. I hope you've enjoyed the images from that, and what I'm going to do is continue the vlog, but I'll split it into a couple because we're hoping to head to the Isle of Mull and do a bit where this wind passed, and maybe do a bit in Glen Affric too, so I'll split it up. This will be kind of Carnival and that amazing camp on Beinn Dearg, and I'll give you a taste of hopefully some awesome colours in Glen Affric and some wild scenery on the Isle of Mull. But yeah, what an incredible few days up in the very north of Scotland.